Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez, coming at you with a Pokemon sales data video. This will be my last one for this week. I won't be able to do one tomorrow as got a lot of stuff going on, but I will try to do one on Sunday. Gym Challenge, we have a Blaine's Charizard First Edition PSA 9, sold for $1,350. Why I think that is undervalued, considering we've had people spend like almost $4K for them in the past, but why that's definitely a bottom, or it should be a bottom, because we have a Blaine's Charizard First Edition BGS 8.5. Now, if we take it at face value, like, oh, it's only a half a grade lower than the 9, and it sold for $1,000, Blaine's Charizard First Edition PSA 9 should be a bit higher than $350. But because it's a BGS 8.5, there were no subgrades on it. Sorry, Dashi. And outside of the fact there was no subgrades on it, anything under a 9, like I've said before, is usually not very good. Or it could be inconsistent. Sometimes the grade could be spot on, but a lot of times, like more than 60% of the time, it's all over the place. And this one was no exception. I would have given this a 6 to a 7 because of the horrendous whitening and edge wear. The front did not look bad, maybe a tiny bit off-centering, but the front looked good. It was just the back I was like, oh, all right. Yeah, but that still sold for $1,000. So I think we're seeing the bottom of the Blaine's Arcanine PSA 9. We have the Blaine's Charizard PSA 9. But Blaine's Arcanine, speaking of, First Edition PSA 10s for $2,551. That's been up and down for months now. It really can't find its footing. It sold between like $1,800. Well, $1,800 is before the Logan Paul. This is say between $2,400 and $3,400. Keeps going up and down. We don't know where it's going to land. 141 PSA 10 copies, I believe. Neogenesis. Only 2 here, and this is why I think Lugia is a little undervalued as well, because there's so much supply. Now, I had a Lugia First Edition PSA 7 sell for $1,550, which, yeah, probably a little undervalued. But then we have a Lugia First Edition PSA 8 sold for $1,825, and an 8 selling for less than $300. $275 over a PSA 7. Bless me. That is something that it is not going to be a sustainable price. That should be, in my opinion, about $3,000. Just based on the 7. And the 7s have sold consistently for that. And again, even the 7, I think, is a little undervalued. Fossil. Hitmonlee First Edition PSA 9 sold for $188. Moltres First Edition PSA 9 sold for $305. And another Hitmonlee First Edition PSA 9 sold for $178. So, nice little spot there for Hitmonlee. Jungle Set, we have a Flareon First Edition PSA 10. That sold for $1,400. Congrats to you, Flareon. Epic cool beast cat, you thing dog. Then from Rocket Set, we had a Dark Raichu First Edition PSA 9, sold for $325. Again, not a lot of data to go over today. I got a little sick from doing all that shoveling yesterday, so I'm going to sleep so freaking hard. I love you guys. Oh, if I had an extra $500, yeah, I'd still probably say Slowking First Edition PSA 9. If I had an additional $500 or $800, that's what I'd put it in. If we're just talking about Pokemon cards, I love you guys. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm.